Hi, this is my second video. This is Mackenzie, and this is a video everybody wants to know about, seeing as no one knows about my past, what I've been through. So yeah, it's quite an emotional video for me, but at the end of the day, I'm already crying, but it's what everyone needs to know, do you know what I mean? So everyone's asking what happened, why did I move out at 15? I moved out at 15. My mum and dad got a divorce, just going on a little break. We got our own house, me and my two sisters. I moved to Brinsworth Comprehensive as I was bullied in Aston, year 7 till year 9, and that affected me, so I needed a new start. I met the best girl you'd ever meet, ever. Like, honestly, obviously I'm not bringing names into this. If you know me, you'll know who it's about, who she is. Same with the rest of the names. And we just bonded. We just really bonded. And she helped me just show me how girls are. Like, she was so different. She was not like any girl I've ever met. She was the best. Honestly, she was the best. I met a boy. He lived not far from me, not so close, but not far at all. And he was like, "Do you want to meet? Let's be together." So I met him. I liked him. We was together for a week. In that week, he did meet my mum once. And after that week, we broke up. A month went on, and he messaged me. He was like, "I've changed. Let's start again. Let's try make it months." Nearly 2 years later, we broke up. But within that relationship, we went through nothing. No one at the age of 15 to 16 should ever have gone through what me and him have. He was amazing. He was at the start. He cheated on me quite a few times, which obviously I took him back. The girls he cheated on me with, I became friends with him. Well, one of them. There's no reason to disrespect someone your boyfriend has cheated on. He thought I don't know, like, boys expect you to go and beat up the girl and then come back to them. No, that doesn't work. But obviously I did forgive him. He got kicked out as well of a hostel that he put himself in, and in that hostel it just wasn't very nice. There were not very nice people there. It changed him. He became very abusive, and he did beat me up quite a lot. My mum didn't know at the start, as I was always with him, so marks and whatever he did, I couldn't show my mum. It'd rip her heart out, so I didn't show her. And it came a day when I did come home, and he did it. My mum turned up at the house, and he'd left me. And he left me because he put a song on, and I downloaded that song and I started singing it, and he just kicked the fuck out of me for that, and he'd left. And obviously I was crying. Mum came. I was pretending to clean up the house. She was like, "What's up?" I was like, "He's left." She's like, "Why?" And she obviously saw the red mark, and she knew straight away what he had done. I was in tears. How are you meant to explain something like that to your own mum? How, you know what I'm saying? How are you meant to do that? And that was the most difficult part of everything. And I explained to her, and she just says, "You need to leave him for good, otherwise you'll end up dead one day, Mackenzie." So yeah, I know. He messaged me not long after. "I love you, no, all this stuff." It does mess with your head, like, badly. We went through stages when he told me to pick my mum or him, and I had no choice. I had to pick him. I picked him. We had nothing. It was just me and him, nothing. And we was homeless for quite a while. So camping out was a normal thing for me and him. That was the worst thing. He couldn't really get caught doing what he did to me, just camping out, and he injured me quite well. Like, well, yeah, he really did hurt me. And just respect goes out the window, but the love I had for him could never change really anything. At the minute, my love for him is gone. I do not love him. It was a couple of weeks ago we got back together, but it just wasn't right. I know how I'm meant to be treated now. I never knew how much I was worth until I started to love myself and respect myself and love my family all over again. And then since then, I know he cannot treat me right. I've given him chances and chances. We spent the weekend together. I loved it. But it just wasn't right. And I just know how much I'm worth now. So if a boy disrespects me in the slightest, he's gone. I don't want to know you. Like, treat me right, or just don't try to be part of my life. Like, I understand you can argue in a relationship, but that's how you prove you love each other. But there's arguing, and then there's just the abuse side, which weren't healthy for both me and my family. And I became really unhealthy. I was unfit. I was a mess. I was always poorly. I had to wear his jumpers, which went past my knees, and I had to walk around with my head down. And it wasn't just that. It was just so embarrassing for me. He didn't see the embarrassing side, but that's because he wasn't in the position. I didn't control him. He had a free life. He could do whatever he wanted to do. I weren't allowed out the house. My best friend weren't allowed to be my best friend. We had to sneak around to be best friends. It just wasn't fair from my point of view. And I did move. I couldn't be with him. He was too much. He was very suicidal. I did try to kill myself once from just the stress of everything. It was just too overwhelming. My mum wouldn't speak to me. She was just so depressed. She was messaging me saying how I need to take care of my sisters in case she leaves. And in my eyes, that's just so much, like, for anyone ever. Like, that shouldn't be right, like, for a mum. And yeah, I left and I moved to Bradford, where my family live. I was only here a couple of months. I did start school, Salts, and I met a nice set of friends, which currently I'm not friends with, as I have realised the real sides and colours of every single one of them people, both boys and girls. They're not real. They're all the same. And I did move. I said I've had enough. And I moved to Stoke-on-Trent, where I met the best set of friends. They helped me. This is where I bought my own little house. And they invited me everywhere. They made me feel welcome. They made me feel like I was someone. They didn't know my full story, but they knew a bit. They really helped me try to become a better person, like, just in general, how to get over it. And yeah, I got a bit fed up of Stoke. I got into boxing, and it helped me with my anger. I moved to a place I found which was called Crisis, and it was amazing, honestly. They did everything for me. I had no internet, I was on no social media. It was in the middle of nowhere, just me in the middle of nowhere doing what I love best, which was so like water activities, climbing, biking, surfing, anything to keep my mind off. After them 3 months, I decided I was going to get a flat or find like a house with somebody, like another person, so we can live together and bond, and I can do my own thing and settle down. And I'm now living in Halifax. I have a house, which there is another 16-year-old here. He's in the same position to me. I don't know what he's been through, but we both are here. We just live here, my own room, bathroom, kitchen, living room. He's got same, and within next year, 17, I'm saving up for my own flat, and I want to drive. I'll be driving by the age of 17, which is in a couple of months. And I'm now wanting to do well for myself. You have to go through the worst to get the best. And that's all I can say to you. It's affected me in the worst of ways, but it's also changed me in the best. And that's the same with my mum. I couldn't love a woman like I love my mum. Me and my mum have a best friend relationship. The only woman I'll ever need in my life is my mum. There's not another woman who is there. That's that. And that's it. I'm doing well for myself. I'm currently in college, and I've met no friends who are girls. My friends are boys. I don't get in trouble. I keep myself out of trouble. If people are gonna hate, you have to get over it. Everyone hates, but you gotta love a hater. Do you know what I mean? They try and get you down. No one can get me down. Not after what I've been through. Never. And nobody really knows me. You've got to know my story to realise why I am the way I am. I'm very rude sometimes, but that's just me. Like, I am the funniest person you'll meet, or I'll be the worst. That just depends on how you treat me. I also want to explain the reason why I do not like girls, seeing as I'm getting a lot of, why don't you like girls? Girls aren't even nasty. Every single girl I bump into, I'm just going to say this one, but girls who Snapchat me and I reply, I just need you to know, I still don't like you. That's just, I really hate to break it to you. I do not like a single female girl. I can walk past a girl. I still don't like you. I might not know your name. You might look at me. If you look and stare at me, straight away, I don't like you. I know what it's like. Girls do fuck your head around. They are the worst. And they bitch and they sneaky and they make you they just don't give you any options to be happy. And I see a lot of girls with a group of girls as all like with them, and I can just tell straight away they're fake. Straight away, one of them, she's probably shagged your dad and you probably shagged her brother, and I just don't want to be involved in that type of shit. So yeah, obviously on Wednesday I'll be uploading a video of my house, because that's what I've ordered in some bedroom decorations, so my desk and that. So when it's all done, I will make a video. So if you do need any help, like anything, obviously I've had suicide thoughts and I've done a lot. I did try to kill myself once. If you ever feel like that, please message me. Like, we can talk. We can. Like, personal, I'm here for anyone. It stays between us. But I just want to thank you to everyone who's actually made me feel so happy, like made me feel amazing after doing this YouTube video. I feel like I can get everything off my chest and everyone can get to know me, and I appreciate you and I love you all so much. So I just want to thank you all for that, and I hope you understand why I live by myself now. So yeah, it's amazing. My mum comes all the time, my sisters come, and my dad, and I just love it. It's best decision. I'm not happy it happened to me, but it's changed me, and I could not ever think about living with my mum again. So that's my life. But yeah, thank you for everyone who's listening and watched, and just thank you. It means a lot. And my next video will be on Wednesday, so thank you.